Okay, let's put our hands together for Mr. President on that particular one. Of course, this is still Serious Matters here at Tunif TV, and my name is Olugun Laborans. Please do share videos, others drop a comment, make them simple and simple. Well, Mr. President just in that particular clip where he was addressing Nigerian students in the diaspora in India when he went for the G20 summit there. He addressed Nigerian students and he was admonishing them not to despair and then not to give up on their nation. They should also just change their thinking about Nigeria, because that's the only country that both of us have. But then I just wanted to mention or pick on the statement that Mr. President made. You see, like I would always say, everybody will always go through a rough time, at one point or the other. Even the rich do cry, they sweat, and so, we all go through all sort of stuff. But then, I want Mr. President to take advantage of, his idea about being a security guard. To take care of our security issues in Nigeria. That's also that's supposed to be another advantage, having had that experience of securing being a guard, and then also being a tutor. I think he should take our education system very, very important and very, very seriously. Having just like he said, having rode on the wings of education, like he said, he worked with Deloitte, one of the biggest accounting firm in Nigeria. I'd worked with ExxonMobil. I'd worked as an accountant there, as an auditor general, and so on and so forth. But I want to point out, what I saw earlier on today, the defense minister asking that we start praying. Minister of Defense Abubakar Badaru has appealed to Nigerians to sustain prayers for the current administration, and particularly those at the helm of the nation's security. And so Nigeria's security now requires prayers. We have lost. Does it now mean that we have lost the battle, using our weapons, the weapons that God has given us the brains and the wisdom to put together? Does it mean that we have lost it? We do not know how to utilize those things anymore. But Mr. President has once upon a time been a guard. You see, where I knew that we had issues was when we had a general. We had a retired general as president. Insecurity went up. You understand? Insecurity went up. And so, what does a civilian want to do who just had an experience as a guard? There's a guard. There's a difference between a guard and a guard anyway. But then, like I said, I'd love that Mr. President take advantage of, use the advantage of his, being a guard before and all of that to better security. But then underground, I hear his minister, the president's minister of defense, asking that we start praying. People like Jasibai. I tell you, Jasibai. Oh no, go ye me go for me. Me got even sorry go ye me. As I don't understand where we got there now. Minister of Defense. It just be like police. It just be like police. They tell us, say make we find vigilante. I know. I've been waiting with the call them. Like NEPA office with the U generator. Water corporation where they talk say make aboki the help and fetch water come, where then they use aboki fetch water come their office. Police station where they get security guard again. No be the matter, no be there within now. Well, I know this I no understand, but I want make you put mouth for this matter. Badaru made the appeal at his office in Abuja. He says the man enter office. Say now let this country now we they put people appoint people for office. Now then go just reach there and say I don't even know anything about this office. Where you are supposed to be a professional, where you are supposed to act professionally, they get into office and they start saying that they don't know. When he received a delegation from Jigawa State led by Governor Omar Namadi, the minister stressed that given the complexity of security challenges and other aspects of national development, one could not but ask for prayers to succeed. Well, I believe it's very important. But then, if that was the case, then we needed pastors and imams to become our Minister of Defense, not just anybody. He said it is not only to say congratulations, but also to pray for you. We know how you succeeded as governor of our state. We also pray for you to achieve the same, even more in this new task as Minister of Defense. That was the leader of the delegation that came to him, was quoted as spoken. Yeah, you see, like I said earlier on, now we need prayers. We need prayers, and we don't even know where we are now. I hope we get it right. Well, maybe we should listen to Mr. President a little bit more.